The chair recognizes the Honorable Representative Lauren Plawecki.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, that was fast. Over the last few weeks, I've been given information on bills, studied them, and voted for or against them in that same hour. I've received office supplies and stationery the same week as a memo detailing how to clear out my office and turn in my laptop. I've laughed, cried, had early mornings and late nights, felt 5 years old and 55 years old, and met more people than I could possibly count. It's been quite a ride. In April, 2 months before my mom passed, I spent a day with her at work. I was in between internships at art museums, and I thought it would be fun to tour the life of a politician. I had the opportunity to check out her office, watch her run from meeting to meeting, meet the sergeants, sit on the floor with her while she voted. I met her incredibly talented legislative staff, Joe and Kat. I met her seatmates, Representatives Hoadley and LeGrand, who explained the magic of the cheat sheet to me. And I met Representative Love, who told me of her own meandering path towards politics and warned me not to rule anything out. I couldn't have imagined that less than a year later, I'd be back here in my mom's chair, voting in her place and giving a farewell speech to this chamber. A fellow legislator told me that my presence here is bittersweet. I couldn't agree more. Obviously, I wish that my mom was the one here voting and eating all of your holiday treats. But being here to finish her work is the best consolation I could have asked for. This has been a whirlwind experience, one that I've been blessed and honored to have had. I need to thank the Progressive Women's Caucus, who are some of the most brilliant and inspiring people I've ever known. My mom was lucky to work with you. I want to thank Jamie Reimers, whose patience with me has been unending, Gary Randall, who helped me feel at home from the first day of orientation, and all the sergeants, who are some of the kindest people in Lansing. Most of all, I need to thank Joe Sullivan, who has kept District 11 running, and without whom I would be utterly lost. Any of my accomplishments are thanks to his dedication and expertise. And finally, I want to thank my family, my dad, Mark, and my sisters, Rachel and Monica, who believed a 22-year-old art history major could do this job well. And thank you all for your kindness, prayers, and patience over the past few months. My term was short, but my gratitude will last a lifetime. In closing, I want to get serious for a minute and deliver a message to the incoming 99th legislature. I've heard many of my colleagues speak about making sure their children and the young talent don't have to leave Michigan to find jobs. Being a recent college graduate, I know that young talent. I understand their struggle to navigate Michigan's economy. I spent the past year outside of Michigan because that's where the opportunities were. But our state needs to do more than ensure meaningful jobs to keep the young talent in Michigan. In the past 3 weeks, I've seen legislation passed that kicks so many problems down the road for people my age to fix later on. It's easy to pass laws while we're here that provide short-term pseudo-solutions, but don't be shocked when the young talent leaves as a result. I love Michigan. My family loves Michigan. But protecting the interests of big corporations and the wealthy has skewed this legislature's priorities and left many vulnerable people out to dry. Do better. Make Michigan a place young people want to move to instead of a place we have to move from. Make it a place that values clean water for all and good public education for current and future generations. Make it a place that welcomes all types of people from all types of places. Make it a place where we can work on the problems of tomorrow instead of defending the ways of the past. Give us a state we can depend on for longer than the 2 to 6 years of your term. That was my approach during my few weeks here in Lansing. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. and thank all of you for welcoming another Plawecki woman into the 98th Legislature and for making this house a home for my family.
Thank you, Representative Plawecki.